My name is Oko Precious Nunana. I'm 23 years of age. I'm a student of University of Health and Allied Sciences. I'm studying public health nursing. The sports I do is tennis. I play lawn tennis. Well, no one introduced me to tennis actually. I started playing tennis on my own. I went to the courts one day and I met some few people there and I told them that I would like to play tennis. And they welcomed me warmly and I took it from there. Yes, tennis, because tennis has a lot of health benefits. Yeah, and also it has this physical and then mental thing, like, yes. And as a tennis player, you can actually take tennis as a profession. So my role model in tennis, I have one female and one male. And the female is Serena Williams, as we all know. Yes, Serena Williams is a very strong lady on the court. She's mentally tough, she's so focused. And yes, that's the more reason why I like her. And she's very, very determined on court. She always have the mind of winning. She's a winner, she's a champion. That's the most important thing I like about her. And my role model for the male as a part is Djokovic. Yeah, Novak Djokovic. He's a very good tennis player as well. And he's mentally tough also. He doesn't care about the critics whenever he's playing. He doesn't care if the whole crowd is against him. No, he doesn't care about that. He's always focused on the tennis courts and he's determined as well. Yes. Well, tennis and my education. Right now, I would say I make time for my education more, my studies more. And for instance, I play when school begins. I have to play on weekends because most often weekends we don't go for studies. So from Monday to Friday, I need to study for school. I need to be focused and then I don't have to distract myself with any other thing. Every tournament. My highest tournament I played was last year, somewhere around ending of September. Yeah, that's the Super Cup tournament. Super Cup tournament was organized for both male and female tennis players in Ghana. And the cash prize for the winner was 5,000 Ghana cedis. Well, actually, before I would go and play the Gusa games, my mindset was to go and win, yes. But then, unfortunately, I didn't train because I didn't train much before the Gusa games because I was writing exams. And so after the exams, I just spent like 3 days. I used 3 days to train before the Gusa games. So I didn't really prepare that much. But then I was like, okay, let me just go and give it a try. I can win, because that was my mindset actually. So unfortunately, I lost in the semi-finals. Yeah, so I had to play a third and fourth position. And yeah, by God's grace, I won. You know what? I can't choose tennis over my education. I'm going to combine the two, actually, yes. I'm going to combine the two. Well, yeah, so my advice to people out there who would want to play tennis is, well, don't listen to people, because honestly, when I started, some of my friends were like, oh, Precious, this tennis thing, it won't take you anywhere. Like, you're just going to stress yourself, look for something better and do. But then I didn't pay attention to any of them. I know who I am, I know what I want, I know what I can do. So I was just focused and I'm like, fine, no one should distract me. I'm going to play tennis and I'm going to play tennis, so no one should distract me. And yes, by God's grace, I'm doing so well. So if you want to come and play tennis, come and play. Don't listen to people. Just be focused and be determined. Yes, you can also do it.
What is the full meaning of SBBS? Okay, School of Basic and Biochemical Science.
Hi there, this is You Know Not All on UHAS Base TV. I'm Christiana Pedro and I'm your host. This program is proudly sponsored by Caris Fries and Fally's Fruit Bay. Today's episode is all about how well you know your school. Do you know your school? Do you know the full meaning of SBBS? Do you know the full meaning of MBMB? Well, let's find out if they know. Your name and your level.
I'm Rhoda, I'm in level 200.
Okay, great. We'd like to know how well you know your school. So, what is the full meaning of SBBS?
School of Basic Biological Sciences.
So, what's the full meaning of SBBS?
School of Basic and Biomedical Sciences.
What's the full meaning of SBBS?
I don't know either.
Hi! Jesus!
Okay, School of Basic and Biomedical Sciences.
School of Basic and Biomedical Sciences.
So, what is the full meaning of SBBS?
Okay, School of Basic and Biochemical Science. School of Basic and Biochemical Science.
SBBS.
Yes.
I think it's School of Basic Biomedical.
What's the full meaning of BBS?
School of Basic and Biomedical Science.
Okay, so what is the full meaning of SBBS?
School of Basic and Biomedical Sciences.
Yeah, I've been hearing people saying this all the time.
Hey, Abigail!
School of, is it biochemical something? Chemical something.
I try.
I've never asked them before.
Hey, what do you
SBS. School of, is it biomedical? Hey.
Be careful, huh? US. You'll be back.
And what of MBMB?
Molecular. No, I don't know.
And what about MBB?
Is it?
MBB.
Yes! Hey, black war! Hey!
MBMB.
I've never really thought of looking for the meaning of it.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Molecular biology. Molecular biology.
What of MBMB?
Molecular Biology and Microbiology.
Molecular biochemistry and relax. Let me.
I better go sit down.
MB.
Time for you.
MB. Okay. Molecular biochemistry and something biology.
I've never been able to memorize that one.
Hey, what do you whoa?
Chemistry and molecular biology.
Okay, medical.
Molecular Biology and Biochemistry.
And what of MBMB?
MBMB. I think it's micro
Is it?
biology, like deals with micro.
Yes! Hey, black war! Hey!
Biological sciences, something.
All right. And MBMB?
I'm not sure.
Hey, Abigail!
You're not sure.
Yeah.
So you can't even try for us.
Oh, no.
I am the one, the way you can do
Of MBMB.
Now, those people, nah, I don't know anything about them, to be frank.
I don't know about those people.
Them, yes, because I don't really get to mingle with them, so I don't know anything about them.
Hey, what do you whoa?
Medical, biochemistry, and what? Molecular bio.
Hey,
Them? Abba. Yeah.
well, those were quite interesting answers over there. Well, if you know the right answers, do well to leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and also like our videos. This program is proudly sponsored by Karis Fries and Fally's Fruits Bay. Thanks for watching.
As the world advances, so does technology. With the rise of smartphones, there is a growing demand for mobile applications that provide easy access to information and services. In February 2020, the Student Representative Council of the University of Health and Allied Sciences launched a mobile application that promised to revolutionize students' life. The UHAS SRC mobile app, launched by the then administration, was an all-in-one app that provided students with a direct link to the student portal and access to the latest news as well as other amazing features. The app rose to fame in 2020 and 2021 but fell out of fame in early 2022. But what happened to this app and why did it fade away? Whose fault was it? These are questions students are asking and we are trying to answer. In this documentary, we take a closer look at the rise and fall of the UHAS SRC mobile app. The UHAS mobile app was launched on the 7th of February 2020 to enhance information delivery. The app was being managed by the SRC ICT Committee in collaboration with the UHAS IT department. It allowed users to access the portal, calendar, a notice board to update students on important information, the SRC Constitution, and a news portal. This was a valuable resource for students who wanted to stay informed about events, lectures, and other activities happening on campus. The then SRC President, Abraham Norman Norty, said the SRC came up with the idea of the mobile app for UHAS students to easily access most of our university services and information through a single click. At the time the app was launched, it was only available on the Google Play Store and not the App Store. The app became an instant hit among students. It currently has over 1,000 downloads on the App Store and a 4.3 rating, as well as some positive reviews.
So the UHAS mobile app was very useful, especially during the COVID-19 period where we were at home and we were using the e-learning system. Yeah, I think you could access the e-learning platform via the mobile app. So yeah, it was very useful at the time. It was also useful in registering courses. Yeah, I registered my courses on using the mobile app. You could also check your results. Basically, it leads you to your student portal. So it makes things simpler. You don't have to go on Google and now have to start logging into UHAS portal.
The UHAS mobile app helped me a lot during my level 100 period, especially as we didn't know a lot about the school. So when we were introduced to them, go straight to your portal, look at your registered course, register your courses. You could also go straight there and then have a view of your results, and I think it helped. It's allowed convenience, and then also for you to have an application that you can go on anytime and look at how you are faring. Okay, yes. So it was very useful.
Just around this time, the COVID-19 pandemic was declared a pandemic and schools were closed by the order of the president.
All universities, senior high schools, and basic schools, i.e. public and private schools, will be closed Monday, 16th of March 2020, till further notice.
During the period of lockdown, the university management decided to initiate online learning while we were home. That's when the app skyrocketed, as it was already linked to the learning management system. Students could send and receive assignments through the app, as well as check schedules for classes. Despite its early success, the UHAS SRC mobile app began to face a decline in usage once the pandemic subsided. With in-person classes resuming, the need for an online learning platform decreased and fewer students were using the app. Additionally, the SRC's promotion of the app decreased, which also led to a decline in usage. Without the constant promotion and user engagement, the app became less relevant to students' needs, leading to a decline in active users. Furthermore, the app's limited availability on just the Play Store meant that Apple users could not download the app, which may have limited its overall reach and user base. Additionally, with no updates or new features being added, the app was unable to adapt to the changing needs of students or keep up with emerging technologies. As a result, the SRC mobile app saw a decline in usage and ultimately became obsolete, with no future plans for revival or innovation. To get to the root of the matter, we decided to investigate the causes of the app's decline. In our search for answers, we reached out to a member of the IT committee who wished to remain anonymous. According to our source, the 2020 SRC administration did not complete the payment to the app developer after the initial development of the app. As a result, the app has not been updated since 2021. To revive the app, the SRC will need to clear the balance owed to the developer, pay for updates and hosting, and also publish the app on the App Store. However, UHAS-based TV cannot independently verify, as we were unable to obtain documents from the 2020 administration. We presented our findings to the subsequent SRC administration, Sunny Days, who informed us that they were also working to revive the app. However, they needed to verify the statements and prevent double payment by referring to the documents from that time. Despite the setbacks, there is still hope for that SRC mobile app may be revived. The SRC has expressed a willingness to invest in the app and bring it up to date with current technological standards. The rise and fall of the UHAS SRC mobile app taught us valuable lessons about technology, business, and innovation. The app showed us that the importance of investing in technology and the potential it has for improving our lives. The UHAS SRC mobile app may no longer be in use, but its impact is still felt by those who had the chance to experience it. The app was a testament to the power of innovation and the potential for technology to transform our lives.
It wasn't actually a vacation, but it was rather a project that I went to do.
Ooh.
I will talk about that project in just a moment, but let's look at what is coming up in the show. UHAS holds Wizard Games in honor of the Vice Chancellor at school.
Then the US-based university will start visits UHAS to engage students as a part of student exchange program.
Plus, what happened to the UHAS SRC mobile app? The once popular app used by many students is no longer being used.
What made you popular in secondary school? We'll be reading comments from students.
And later we're reading some of your birthday messages as well as your shout-out messages. It is Saturday, the 18th of March, 2023.
And you're welcome to the show. You're welcome. It's nice to have you back. Yeah.
So like I said earlier, last week I went on a project, which is a smart hub project.
Okay.
Yeah. But then we are back, so now we can focus on the show. So we're going to start as usual with our inspirational quote for the day. And this one is something, if you attended the Vice Chancellor's inauguration, the graduation.
The graduation,
you
yes.
know it.
You would have, and you heard the speech of Togbe Afede. You'd have heard this, and it says, poverty is manufactured in bed. You can't sleep like you are competing with the dead and expect to make it in the world of the living. So now, as you know, I would ask you what you think about it. So,
it's two ways. Some ways, somehow I agree, some ways I may not agree.
You know, I'm interested in a disagreement. What don't you agree?
Poverty is not manufactured in bed, yes, right. But I mean, there are still some people out there who sleep more, but
and still make it.
Exactly. But I'm not disputing what you're saying, but they actually
yeah.
have a point. But everything is debatable. Everything is debatable. There's always a for and against. It happens like that. So things like this are always happening.
Yes, but when you look at those who sleep and still make it, when you go back down that, you realize that there were times in their lives that they had to, sacrifice their sleep, and now they are just enjoying the fruits of their labor. But okay, well, I agree. It's not made in bed. I mean, you can still sleep, but you know what you are competing against. You know what you want to achieve, because we can't fight the same fight. It depends on where you want to go. If you can learn in an hour and get the same thing, doesn't mean you should stay awake with someone who has to learn the same thing in 5 hours. So you just know yourself and go about it. Okay.
So let us know in the comment section
what you think.
Whether poverty is actually. I mean, this is controversial. So let us know in the comment section what it is. But I want to go right to our first story for today.
Okay.
We had a university from US, that's the University of Tulsa, based in Oklahoma, coming to visit the University of Health and Allies, and there you can see it was an event that took place at the City Auditorium
on the 15th of March. So this is a private research university, like he said, based in Oklahoma, and they are trying to collaborate with, they want to do a research on virus, okay, and they are collaborating, they're looking into the Volta region. And looking into the Volta region, UHAS is one of the scientific schools that is based, research-based, and so they are hoping to collaborate. Yes, for a collaboration, for exchange students even.
Yeah. So they came I think on Monday, and there was a conference where they spoke to students and were asking questions, and I mean they were telling us a lot of interesting things about the university. About their university. Yeah, some were quite interesting. I think she said something about scholarship.
As the world